Hello, my name is Scott for SB Gaming, and we are here in City Skylines in the city of Charleston, and things are looking quite good for us. We finally got the trains. We spent about probably 100,000 or so getting the rail set up. We had to replace some roads. We want to upgrade this, just so that when we set this up, if we want to upgrade it later, which we did, the pylons that we originally placed wouldn't cause issues. That mean we'd have to destroy it and then, upgrade the road and then rebuild it. And that's not something we necessarily want to do. We just wanted to make sure that we don't, yeah. Anyway, so things are going all right here. We have one garbage dump that is... No, okay, we're in the wrong tool. Landfill site, no more room. No, okay. We have 80% full there. We got 15% full here and 14% full here. And things are going not too bad. Pretty much the only vehicles taking this road are garbage trucks, because that's the only possible thing that's over here. We are at 20,000, 40,000 in landfill storage so far. We're producing about just under 200,000 a week. We may want to actually start getting in some incinerators for reasons, because really, eventually, at this point, we are probably going to run out of landfill sites, and it just makes sense in the long term. We don't want to fill up this entire island with landfills, because that'd be kind of silly. Anyway, we can see that landfills have a very good radius. They actually have coverage out to here, and that's not too bad. This one here is emptying, and it is 51% full. Basically, my goal with this one, and maybe one or two other ones over here, is to use them to bring garbage in, and then basically flip them to exporting garbage, hopefully out to this area where I'll have my incinerators and all that set up. I'm still waiting for a mod that allows me to basically do that with one building, so it can bring garbage in from a local area and then export it out to a facility to deal with garbage. Alright, so now with the rail set up, we want to obviously finish connecting the rail. And how do I want to do this? As I do want to set up a rail connection through here. I have this kind of reserved, but yeah, I'm going to, first of all, let's see where if I wanted to set up a rail station, where would the best place to do so be? If we go to this and then resources, and then we go to this, and oh yeah, that's right, you can only have one of these open as long as another tool doesn't have its own map view. So basically this has the transport map view, so I basically cannot have this open. Alright, so how am I going to do this? Where do I want to have a rail station? Right here would be good. Plus, it'll give them incentives. If they're bringing stuff in, it's actually a very good location. So right here, we are going to lay down train station, and we can right about here. Although, do I want to? Resource map view. Now, if I lay it down, yeah, let's do it. Right here. And we're down to $10,000. All right. What is the stuff is $60 per cell, 96 per week, and how much can we build? So if we were to, that's about 10,000 there. That's how much rail we can lay down approximately. Of course, if we go elevated. Alright, so what I'm going to do, we're going to go from here, and I want to minimize the zone destruction. So I'm going to come the other way. No. This is yet another OCD moment. Okay, so right here, and then like that. How does that work? That doesn't look too bad. And yet we are doing a level crossing here. Alright. Now we are going to send this way. Actually, what I could do also is I can lay down a cargo station here if I had the money. Somewhere around here. To supply mostly the commercial section. Although the grid isn't really set up to necessarily do that. I can't rotate it. It needs to be aligned with the road. Of course it needs to be. But that would be really a... It would be kind of silly to have 2 cargo stations nearby, and I'm not going to do that. We're going to rely on regular commercial traffic to handle that. So I'm going to run a rail like this around the highway connection, and I could probably bring it up like that, and we are going to want to come across the highway. Space already occupied. Alright, so I'm going to have to bring that to there. And let's go to here. And just to make sure we can extend this road, we're going to bring this and turn snap to grid on. Just extend that so we can go back to here and like that. Awesome. And then we are going to want to, and one thing I plan to do is to run a bypass so not all traffic is going through, not all rail traffic is going through there. And to do that, I'm going to, no. Train first, extend this just a bit. And we just need a guide road, and I might as well set this. What? Oh, you cannot cross right there. Of course, it'd make perfect sense because, you know, I think the train stops there. So Oh, another OCD moment. If I only knew, I would have made sure to leave a 2 gap or 2 spaces on this side. So, yeah, this is going to be... Can we actually just lift it over? We can. Alright, awesome. So we are going to... For reasons. And that doesn't actually give me my guide road that I was looking for. Alright, so I'm going to drop this down. We're going to come to here and like that. And we are going to, of course, for now we are just going to delete that, and this is going to cause much issue. Alright, so that will provide a bypass. And yes, it is a double track. And now here comes the interesting part. How do we want to do this rail interchange so that we don't completely... What I may do... So basically, what I want to do is I want to give any rail traffic coming in here access to this, as well as access to this. I also want any rail traffic coming through here to have access to this, as well as access to that, without having too much issues. I have a feeling I may want to have moved this over 1 or 2, just to give the flexibility of multiple paths. And what I may just do is straight line this, like that, and then like that, curve it about here. Not enough money, so let's yeah, we have lots of money coming in per week, so we are just going to like that. Alright, so they have continued access through there. How am I going to do this? I could build a rail yard, and that's just what I might do. So what we are going to do is build another rail line here, and we are going to, so we got that. We are going to want to have extend this road back to train. Lift it up or not. Actually, we are going to want to lift it up before we get to this spot, although if we do bring that road over, although we may not, just because we are once again running into the not enough money issue. How long does the refund last? Well, that refund has gone away. Alright, $2,000, that should be good. So what we are going to do is we're going to probably run oh, how complicated this is. We want a bypass. There's actually going to be 2 bypasses. We'll just continue this. Nope, like that. And then we are going to want to bring this over like this. This over, possibly curved. Nope. What if we do the let's bring this like that, and then this across like this, and we are going to curve it over like that. So that takes care of that bypass. And we just need to drop it down, I think. No, I might not be able to. Of course, the whole point of this is to have let's see if I can drop this down and then connect onto here. Space is already occupied. What if we delete this and don't like how that does that. Oh, that's so annoying. Like that. And then like that. Oh, yeah. Railroad interchanges. Gotta love them. So we can do this and bring this over like that, and something like that. Back a bit. Oh, I need more money. Like that. So now we have the main rail line coming like this. Comes into the station, but you can also bypass it. From the station, you can either go out of the city, or you can take this over to that agricultural area. If you take the bypass, you can, of course, go to the agricultural area. or you can bypass completely and get out of the city. Oh, it works! It works! It's convoluted. It requires 3 rails. But yeah. And yeah, it's kind of like a highway interchange for trains. Yeah. Alright, so we got that accomplished. And I think that is good. What I do want to do is get rid of these 2 roads. Just because I don't really need them. And yeah, we are going to just get rid of that. We're not going to have a connection over there. We'll use this as a connection. And yeah, it is going to be a road. Alright, so we are going to want to... And yeah, we can have... Oh, that is perfect. And up until here, we do not lose a whole lot of zoning. That is good, and we keep that going straight. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Oh, yes, indeed. There is our first train. First train indeed. We are currently at a population limit, so at this point, I just want to take a look at pollution. Pollution's not too bad. I think that is going away very slowly. And it is going all the way up there. Awesome. So, yeah, there is no water or electricity service this way, so we are just going to connect this to here. And electricity, we are going to connect it like this, or maybe like this. Yeah, I think that'll be better. Anyone else suffering from electricity shortage? No. Alright, so we got our first complicated railway interchange set up. No trains will obviously be passing by there until we get to 12,000 population, where we unlock a new area. So with that said, I'm going to have to plan out even more residential. And with this, oh yes, another thing I forgot to mention 2 episodes ago, I think it was, is between the last episode and the one before it, I ended up using the tree brush and spending about $10,000 to $15,000 putting down a crap load of trees because I wanted to set up a forestry area here. As we can see in the resources, it is nice and green, yes. Enough trees here, built this to be nice and green. So we are going to have, yes indeed, forestry there. And there's lots of tree cover here, but it doesn't quite mix with what I want to accomplish. And in fact, it seems like the tree cover is getting thicker. Or maybe it's just... But yeah, that is a quite deep green. And we are going to set that up eventually. But that's not going to be for today. We are going to want to connect this. Wrap this around like that. And what else? We are going to want to eventually connect this up. And get this built. We are paying for upkeep for this. And I did, of course, want to kind of build a highway connection into here. But that will have to come for another time. Thank you for watching. My name is Scott for SB Gaming. Hope you're enjoying this series, and leave some comments down in the comment section below. If you're enjoying this, if you have any feedback, what you would like to see. I'm trying to gauge where the level of interest is, and your feedback is important for me to understand what I'm doing right and what I'm doing wrong. If I'm doing something wrong, please let me know. please let me know. But other than that, thank you for watching. My name is Scott for SB Gaming, and have a good day.